Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, Pichu, and welcome to Hiveswap. Now, let me just make this clear. I was not originally planning on ever playing this game. Just because of the fact that I got out of the Homestuck, well, kind of out of the Homestuck fandom for a long time. Not due to its contents, but due to the fans. Like, a lot of them... If you remember way back when, if you were subscribed to my channel then, when I first started, I was doing a dub of Heinoustuck, which is based off of Homestuck, but scary. Yeah, so there's that. And it became very popular. I think it's still the most popular thing on my channel somehow. It's a horrible recording of it. I sounded very bad, and you could hear all the background noises. But when I did that, like, I was happy that it was popular during that time, because it's just like, oh hey, maybe I can make it on YouTube. And then people started going onto like my Tumblr, Twitter, and demanding that I do more of it, despite the fact that it was discontinued by the creator. And because of that, I had kind of stopped, because I didn't like the fact that people were demanding it so much. And then there's a case of my fan troll, which almost everyone who knows me knows that it's a mutant blood. Needless to say, I got attacked for that too. And people had literally gone on to the Ask blog that she is part of and said that she should be dead. That hit a chord with me. And oh no. I just kind of got out of it. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying everyone in the fandom is like that. Some people are super cool about it. Some people are even supportive about it. Like, about having a different idea, being creative. And while others, they're so stuck in Andrew Husse's way of doing things that if they see something different that he didn't do or didn't make okay, they would attack you for it. Not saying anything against Andrew Hussey. I don't even know the guy. All I know is that he created Homestuck. But it's just the way that some people attack others for just being creative and stuff like that. That kind of got me out of it, and possibly my friends too. I can't speak for them. It's their lives. I don't know if they're still following it or not. I kind of am. Not as much as I was. But, yeah. But despite all of my reservations about this game, I decided to play it. Because, like I said, I am still kind of in the fandom, and this has been interesting me since I first heard about it. So there's that. And you know what? I'm gonna play it. No matter what people say, if like people tell me to stop playing it or whatever, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna enjoy it. No. But anyway, let's get in the game. Alright, thank you, Past Pichu, for that lovely insight as to what's going on. Yeah. Let's just get in the game. I like his shirt. Popa. Don't jump scare. Don't go jump scare. Yeah. Your name is... Sorry, you're going to need a minute. Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out because of the monster thing. Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out because of the monster. The thing without the legs and teeth. The one you barely got away from. Minute's up, though. You take a deep breath, let the uncertainty slip away into the toothy, arm-waggling darkness, and focus on what you know. Your name is Joey Clare. You live just outside of the town, You live just outside of the town of Heinoutsuck. You are, in no particular order, a puzzle solver, a semi-orphan, a dancer of many schools, an aspiring veterinarian, and a big sister. Speaking of, that monster, the one that barely missed eating you alive, only you're not thinking about that right now. It might be heading back outside where your little brother is. You've got to warn him. Yay! Look, it's the 11th of November. Today started off just like any other day, with another sunrise and the sound of songbirds going hog wild out there in the trees. But their songs have all but stopped, and now there's something else going hog wild out there. Shelby, can I help you? You don't know what it is, but it ain't birds, and it sure as heck ain't hogs. Mark. Okay. These posters, they resonate so powerfully with the core of your very being. The animals, the magic, the power. They whisper to you in your dreams the secrets of a better world on the other side of the stars. Along with ballet, you also study tap dancing. You haven't decided which you prefer. Ballet is kind of fun, but tap's also fun, in a different kind of way. You have considered blending the two, wearing one tap shoe and one ballet shoe at the same time, but decided to fully master both and earn the respect of your teachers before unveiling your boundary-shattering ballet style to the world. Equip. You add the tap dance ability to your technique. Yep, those are the words that refer to those concepts. You learned them literally just now. These will help if there's anything you need to shake up or shake off, or if you're just in the mood to shake it. Awesome. Okay. Your babysitter gave you this for your birthday. Joey, she said. This wizard's the best. He lives in a little wizardly orb just swimming in spells and glitter. He'll protect you. Look, he's doing it right now. Your babysitter loves wizards, obviously. She's pretty great. Look, it's easy to make your very own cake, or something like that. You were really excited to get this for your birthday last year, but you ran out of the baking stuff pretty quick. You could use regular sugar and flour or whatever, but it's not like you have those things just sitting around. Who does, honestly? People with moms, you guess? Bake. You're all out of the baking stuff. You're not too busted up about it, though. You're pretty tough. I'm a tough cookie. Oh, I can turn on the lights. Oh, thank God. You've got more pressing concerns right now than the book report you have to hand in on Monday. Besides, none of these books are appropriate choices for a book report, according to your teachers. Your teachers seem oddly fixated on an award-winning books. or on award-winning books where beloved dogs are introduced and then inevitably die. You kind of hate your teacher sometimes. Mom won this award at around the same age as you for being best at ballet. It's pretty. They should be pretty safe on that shelf, or on the shelf, which is the point of shelves, you suppose. Point there. This is the raised cushion platform where you spend several hours of your day unconscious and hallucinating. Usually while the majority of other people are on the continent are also doing the same thing. Puppy Surprise is having puppies. How many? That's the surprise. Puppy Surprise, Puppy Surprise. Whenever you look at this thing, the song from that commercial runs through your head like a snake monster on an autumn afternoon. It's a great place to stash your keepsakes while they stay as safe as a teen hiding in her bedroom from a snake monster. Let's search it. You reach inside the expected plush canine and Puppy Surprise is having puppies! Oh my god, that is terrifying. She actually came with 5 puppies, but you gave 2 away to make room for other stuff. You don't know how anybody else who got 5, or you don't know anybody else who got 5. Some kid from school got 4 in hers, and she wouldn't shut up about it for weeks. You're not one to brag, but yeah, you walked with a little spring in your step for a while after birthing that quintet of pups. Maybe you 5 puppy people are just cut from a different cloth. Look. Ah yes, no one would ever think to look for your precious diary key inside a plush mother dog. Least of all your brother, who was upset he didn't get one of the puppies. Jude can be pretty melodramatic. Speaking of precious keys, there's also a beautiful old trinket that used to belong to your mom. You have no idea what it is, but looking at it reminds you of her. Honestly, you're not sure if you'd be comfortable leaving it here with everything that's going on. And I wouldn't call that beautiful. You collected the diary key from its plush hiding room. While you're at it, you think maybe you should keep this beautiful heirloom of your mom's close. Just a feeling. A deep, inexplicable, impossible to ignore feeling. Okay. You try to remember if Clarissa ever got in any jams like this. You have so much in common. Annoying little brother, computer in your room, second story bedroom. As much as you hate to admit it, Clarissa's life deviates from yours on a number of vertices. Her parents were around, she had a cool friend who was a boy, but not her boyfriend. No monsters in the yard, etc. Her babysitter got you this junior veterinarian's medkit. It's kind of important to you, so you think you'll leave it here for now. It would really bust you up if something happened to it. Look, this is where you keep your clothes. You consider your fashion statement to be fun and comfortable, and try to model yourself on Clarissa. Ah, Clarissa. She really does explain quite a few things, except, of course, precisely where she gets her clothes and how she manages to look so great at all the time. You try on some new clothes. But what's a style montage without at least one party offering compulsory reaction shots for each outfit? Who's going to give you an affirmation head nod when you finally nail it? There are important things to consider before you carelessly plunge headlong into a style montage. Remember that, people. No style montages without that compulsory person who gives you the head nod once you nail it. One day you hope to be a veterinarian. Then you can be the one caring for the fuzzy-faced baby critters. So when someone catches you in the act of snuggling them all, and tells you to take a hike, you can flash your vet badge and say you're here on professional medical business. Then they'll have to take the hike. Not you. Your modem always makes a mighty racket logging you on. Probably not worth riling up any hallway snakes to surf your sites right now. It's not like there's much new to see. Anyway, you're sure that Jude would have let you know if anyone in your web ring had updated their sites. Awesome. I can't interact with it anymore. Oh, interactable. Your walkie-talkie, half a set. Your brother has the other one. Could come in handy. Pick it up then. Feels light. Feels a little light. Uh-oh. Yep, no batteries. You remember cannibalizing the walkie-talkie when something else needed them, but you can't recall exactly what that something else was. This is Sir Bappy Pawswater, your beloved Manthro chap. You tend to his fuzzy whims and needs when you trouble to imagine what they might be. What a daring dream to combine the finest qualities of the animal kingdom with the nobility of humanimals. Wait, you mean humanity. Anyway, Sir Bappy Pawswater will have to tend to his own fussy whims and needs for a while. You've got a lot of crap on your plate right now. What even is this game? Beanbags are making a big comeback lately. The beat's sitting on the floor, and that's all you can really ask of a beanbag. Yeah, you got a point there. Puppy, if that icky snake thing ever hurt her, well, you'd use your budding veterinary skills to patch her up and make it all better, but you'd also be very angry. Right now, she doesn't seem to want to come out of her doghouse. You don't blame her. The sun has just set, making for a glorious autumn eve. As such, autumnal evening glory radiates from the heavens, kissing the clouds on its way down to the earth. Stupid clouds, all untouchable and ephemeral and stuff. Remember when you were raking up those leaves? Your dog knocked Jude over, and you laughed. And then everything turned to monsters. Ah, memories. Ah, such glorious memories. It'd be nice if those monsters were as weirded out by that weird skull fountain as you are. Unfortunately, the thing is probably monster chic. Yikes, more of them? Gentrification is a real monster. Blistering social commentary aside, you sincerely hope you and your brother aren't killed and eaten by those eyeless horrors. Or these eyeless. Looks like Jude scurried up to the treehouse to get away from the thing. Unsurprisingly, he acts like it's his mission control room up there, as if a goofy kid legitimately has any secret business of that sort. Outrageous. You're not allowed up there, he says, to which you reply, you'd rather step on a rake than set foot in his rickety little nerd hut. You school him so often, you really should be pulling in a teacher's salary. You briefly muse on the metaphorical significance of the flashing light. What could it represent? The past? The future? America? It's your stupid brother. You need to get in touch with him. Can I click on anything else? Okay. I was trying to see if I can click on the flying monster. As you can see, there are save files since I had to redo this part. Because audio troubles. A prodigious collection of titles for your console's hungry cartridge-shaped mouth. All the best ones are here, with all the ones you happen to own. Well, all the ones you happen to own are here. You could spend all day listening to them. There's Bubsy, there's... Mentioning Bubsy made you feel a little queasy, so you think you'll stop there. You might go lie down for a bit, actually. Okay. Oh, that's more than enough of that. This game is only available in Japan, but there's this kid at school who says his uncle works at games companies, and he says he gets to play all sorts of secret games before they even come out here. He runs off at the mouth like he has all this insider information and source inside the game companies, or sources inside the game companies, but honestly, you think he's just desperate for attention. Probably is. You tend to ignore him and focus on more pleasant things like the super cool poster, Second Mom Rules. Ginger Rogers, gosh, she's really something. The greatest tap dancer who ever clattered gracefully across the screen. Probably? Screen, probably. No, wait. Definitely. And still kicking. You love Block Hustle, the game of descending columns that disappear as lines are filled. Tetris. But you could only find a poster of this find a poster of the American box art. What could possibly go wrong? That's what Bubsy would say if he were here. He never stops saying it. You hear it in your head forever, echoing like screams echo across Stillwater. Oh my god. The bounty hunter's advice for dealing with monsters would probably be to shoot them, or change your shape, or both at once. She's cool, but pretty difficult to emulate. The story keeps happening. Just a look at that childlike empress. She sure looks pretty pleased with herself for someone who's only in the movie for about 5 minutes. Hot steppin'. You don't really perform the styles of dance that make this movie such a pulse-pounding barn burner of a smash hit, but you'd certainly like to someday. Canadian Campfire Spookums is the best. It's about these kids who get together in the woods every week, and one of them throws some dust in the fire, and then they tell a scary story, and that scary story is the episode. You guess you kind of focused more on the framing narrative than you did on the stories, but whatever, it's the best, just like you said. Acorn Shadow is surprisingly dark for a show about a group of horse friends. It canters down some troubling psychological roads. Magical Animal Company Heel Rescue is your favorite Japanimation. It's about this girl, Shika, who goes to school sometimes and has a regular life. Boring, yeah. But whenever a magical animal has been hurt, Shika becomes Princess Shika and rides her deer companion to go heal them. That's the whole thing. It's great. No fighting, just healing. You love it. I can't believe there's something to say about every one of those things. The goal of this game is to get 4 of your colored circles in a row before your opponent, who's trying to do the same. You can also theoretically connect 5 if you want, if you're kind of a showy jerk. Connect 4. Oh my goodness. But you usually don't have much to record in here on account of the humdrum life you lead, but you think today will be a different story. Maybe you should take a moment and record a note now, just in case this is your last chance to set down your final words before your tragic demise at the hands of the horrible snaky thing. Right. It's locked! If you wish to gain access to your long-buried or recently buried secrets, you'll have to use the diary key. You unlock it and open your diary. Nice! Juicy secrets, here you come! Except they're just your boring secrets, so you don't care. Usually don't have much to record in here on account of... Okay. Maybe something from your past will shed some light on today's terror mysteries. Some little detail mentioned offhand and forgotten. The key kicking off the capsule cascade of connections that terminates the catastrophe of snake monsters. April 13th, 1994. Dear Diary, ho-hum. Nothing much happened today. I tried to make some new friends at school, to maybe expand our social circle just beyond me and Jude's friends all the time. Wait, is it weird to call my brother's friends my social circle? Ah, well, you know what I mean, Diary. I don't have many friends I can really call mine, so I'm trying to branch out. I guess it's better than calling them my web ring? The kids at school are jerks, though, and they call me a poser when I try to talk to them about games I like and stuff. Between you and me, I think a bunch of the kids at my school might be evil. Jeez, now I'm saying all paranoid like my brother. They're just up to no good. I can feel it. Joey. June 12th, 1994. Dear Diary. Whew. First days of summer vacation. I can't wait to get a break from all those clowns at school. Sometimes I think what I really need is a vacation from humanity. Joey. October 25th, 1994. Dear Diary, I can't believe it. I haven't recorded an entry since the beginning of last summer. Needless to say, I've come back to school for a while now. Next summer can't come soon enough. I came home to a drunk babysitter again. Sure is some quality adult supervision we youngsters are getting around here. She means well enough, though. That kind of confirms my way of talking when I was doing the babysitter's voice for the snow globe. I think her babysitter's Roxy. I really think it's Roxy. Haven't heard from Pa in weeks. Last we saw him, he popped in the house to drop off more stupid mummies and globes or whatever, then skipped off to go on more adventures. What a bozo. Also, how lame is it that he made us all call him Pa instead of Dad while we were growing up? I miss Mom, Joey. This is going to be your last entry in your diary, then by gum, you're going to scare the bejesus out of whoever finds it once you're snake chow. November 11th, 1994. Dear Diary. Forgive my hasty and nervous scribbling. I'm kind of scared, but maybe also a bit excited? Anyway, can't talk much now. There's a sly and cunning monster on the prowl. Possibly hungry for kid meat, too. So I've got to... Okay. I don't have a darn clue what I have to do, but I'll fill you in later once I do it. Joey. Satisfied. You've done your duty. Vis a vis. Posterity in case the worst should happen. You relock your diary and hide the key again. Safe and sound. Awesome. That little girl there, she's destined for big things, big hopes, big fears, big worries, big loneliness. Now hold on, pull yourself together. What would your mom say if she knew you were thinking like that? You really wish you knew. That's sad. Since she's been gone, you've seen less and less of Pa over the years. Guess he had greener pastures to move on to, or bluer beauties. Alright, and I think I kind of have like, I know who her parents are. I think it might be Jake and Jane, considering the whole bluer beauties and adventure thing, because Jake really liked blue characters. And then Jane, mainly because of the fact that this character has an easy bake oven that she got for her birthday from her mom. At least I think it said from her mom. Don't remember. Awesome. Look, you really get a charge out of this game. It's kind of bossy though. Challenge. Alright, that's where you put the walkie-talkie batteries. You'll just take them back out. Okay, one more game for old time's sake. First, Jude's probably fine. I should wonder what'll happen if you get it wrong. Ah, there we go. like the green button isn't working. Well, nostalgia satisfied. Might as well scavenge the batteries. Awesome! Here's... No, we'll put the batteries in here. Success! The walkie-talkie works like a charm now. A charm with battery power. You feel pretty pleased with yourself. You would seem you just solved your first puzzle of many, on what sure is to be a sweeping adventure full of mysterious brain busters. Then again, putting batteries in a thing isn't technically solving a puzzle, you suppose. It's just overcoming a minor inconvenience that you created yourself using mundane, widely available modern technology. You don't care though, you're counting it! Jude, you there? Are you alright? Yes. Should I give him a John Egmer voice? Yes. That wasn't it. Been covertly signaling status and requesting yours, over. You mean the lantern? I don't know Morse code. We never use such easily decipherable code, over. Enemy agents everywhere, over. Wait, unover. Still unconfirmed visitors on your condition following enemy serpent encounter, over. Please report bite status. How many and how gross, over. I'm fine. I'm fine. No bites, you weirdo, but thank you for asking. It was a close one. Great, was worried, over. That reminds me, after I shut the door on it, I think I heard it clomping off back down the stairs. I don't think you should leave your treehouse anytime soon. It might be headed back your way. No plans of leaving current location. Yard crawling with Cryptid Vanguard. Over. Cryptid Vanguard? Missing big picture, Joey. Over. Okay, maybe a little less obtuse then. Purely defensive posture, tactically suicidal. Monsters likely just distraction. Could have obscured additional agents on approach. Over. Do you mean like more monsters, or can't discuss on unsecured channel? Can't be certain who's listening. But evidence points to Unthar's class conspiracy cascade. Over. What? Over? Relieved you're taking this seriously. Are you totally prepared to begin forward operation? No going back now, Joey. Over. I was making fun of you, dweeb. I'm not going anywhere. Trust crucial on the battlefield, Joey. Hoping presence of monsters has tipped equation from a typical skepticism. Over. I trust you. Okay, that's fair. Okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to know? Your current position, not here. Large yard facing window. Location compromised to enemy. Situation rapidly deteriorating. Must abscond to attic, Joey. Over. The attic? Yes, the attic. Strong door. Well stocked with technical material. Take left out of bedroom. Go upstairs. Highest room in house. Over. I know what the attic is, Jude. It was just a weird suggestion. What else is new? More inscrutable rambling from my treehouse lunatic brother? Don't understand. You sounded confused. Trying to help. Over. Look, just shut up, okay? I'll sneak up there, lock the door, and you can call our babysitter. Too late to reach her at the lab working day. Long done. Over. Oh no, you're right. Agreed on both counts. Babysitter capable strifer. Could help tip scales. Might also help convince you to get to safety. Dude, I'm gonna go up to the stupid attic, okay? I'm sorry for being mean. Do you have a weapon? Over. What weapon? Do you mean my old weapon? What for? Serpents swarming everywhere. Over. You want me to fight them with a flashlight? Don't blame me for being nervous with high concentration of serpent presence. Must be brave. Your brother believes in you and knows you can beat the serpents. Over. Stop saying serpents. Do you recall where your weapon is? Over. Guess. Yeah, it's in the closet. Understood. All set then. Over. No, I mean the hall closet. Crap. Over. Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to take your word about all this. You are sure about all this, right? Absolutely. It's extremely certain. Over. Over and out, Squirt. Awesome. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end it here, just mainly because it's going to be a long game. I want it to be a good series. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this episode. Hit the like button if you did, and subscribe to become a Pokemon today. And I will see you guys next time, so bye!
あの交差点でみんながもしスキップをしてもし